Well, is everybody ready to do this to get the stream going here? Probably not. You probably can't really hear me over this. This is kind of loud music. I know. So let's head over to this one and see if that makes anything any better. We are in the groove layer tonight. That's probably going to be short-lived. Looks like DK has to break out of prison. We do have a listener, watcher, viewer of sorts over here. I believe everything's working okay. If there's a problem, let me know, but I think we are streaming good. Doon 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 doon. Crack that stream. You made big progress yesterday. Yep. A Western Hero. Thanks for your suggestion. I have a broken nose and a nosebleed. I think tonight with broken nose and nosebleed, tomorrow probably the last stream as a zombie. That's my guess. So let's go ahead and get started. Greetings, Legendary Badass, back with some more Donkey Kong Bananza. Pauline is in the red dress. We have a Red Bull Zero. Whoa, extreme close up. Yes. Been bouncing between these sugar-free and au naturel, and you can ride with this. You can ride with this, yeah. I've been reduced to only Reese's Pieces now. I'm very unfortunate. I might actually have to go out and grab some more snacks just to have something for the next stream. We're picking up where we left off. DK has been imprisoned. Systemic racism, right? We saw the monkey. We made assumptions. The white girl's missing. I don't have that light on. There we go. Not that anybody really noticed. I'm broke, but I need me Red Bull. That's almost like you're really quoting me right there. Yep. Donkey Kong Bananza, the gift that keeps on giving. Quite a game. I will have you know that instead of doing a review during the closing credits, I will be making some other content, some packaged videos on this. So far, I've got in mind ranking the Bananza transformations and a review. And I do have some complaints. You've heard most of it during the streams. So if you've been paying attention, and I know the two of you have, yeah, there's that. I also have heard that, hold on, let's take a look at it real quick in the eShop, okay? It is, to my understanding, that Overwatch has come to the Switch 2. Now look, I'm the best Wrecking Ball on Xbox, but I've been banned for being too damn amazing. And yeah, I've heard that it has a next-gen patch, that it's available here. Previously, I don't believe it was. Switch 2 compatibility. Game behavior is consistent. Well, like maybe it's not out yet, but don't really count on me playing this. And if I did, it would probably be on Xbox. I have 8,000 plus hours clocked, okay? I could be doing more productive things. While we're kind of down here, I guess it closes the thing to go to Switch Online, but it doesn't close it to go to the eShop, so we're good. I think we can hit continue and we'll be set. Groove layer. All's fine and dandy, right? Weird introduction to this layer. You didn't jump down the hole. You kind of landed, and then it said where you were. So, yeah. Weird place. I'm thinking we're just going to bash our way out of here. There's not a cot to hide under, Solid Snake style. I don't think I can go prone and make them think I'm having some kind of trouble. You know, it wasn't even that long ago that I played through MGS like twice got the full gamer score for it and all that. Or I got the high rating, the snake rating, I guess, for the Japanese version. But I'm trying to remember, there was a couple of different ways you could get the guard to come check on you when they weren't watching. Atticus, that's fine. Oh, I've been stripped of my transformative powers. Yet they haven't bleached my skin, taken my pants, issued me some prison garb. Okay, Western Hero, can you get a prison jumpsuit in this game, and why wasn't it put on him standard here? I would be down with that. They know that's tough, but Big Donk can break it. What do we got? Ah, you're finally awake. So, do you have anything to say for yourself? Can he kind of talk? Pauline! Holy, don't talk nonsense. You're being held under suspicion of wrecking our disco. Just stay put in that jail cell and think about what you've done. No prison garb. How unfortunate. So, you're a bad guy. I could tell by looking at you. I know the type. Well, watch your step in there. The floor is old and might give away. Are you guys gonna be able to stop me? Do I need to go in the corner? Kind of make sure they don't see this happening? Ha, losers. Oh, they didn't take my money, did they? Man, I'm trying to remember, what was it that I was playing that had, like, just non-stop boss fights? Like, everywhere you went, it was like a roaming boss fight. I'm trying to remember what that even was. I know it kind of sounds like it could be a lot of games these days. Man, so the other night I was playing some South of Midnight, and I mean, I kind of hate to say it, I don't think it's the most beautiful game, but there's a lot going on with its aesthetic that I just don't think that the Switch 2 can pull off. And Western Hero, today Dawn Wanderer was telling me about the Switch 2 having Overwatch, and he said it looked like a PS3 game. I'm guessing that's because it's not actually Switch 2 patch. That's probably the case there. Alright, let's power fist this. No? Alright, well, let's climb. Let's see here. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, I have never seen Sing. Is there an escaped gorilla? If I recall correctly, the gorilla is voiced by the guy that played Elton John in the musical. Oh, I'm gonna have to sneak up and choke those guys out when they're not watching. Jailbreak, what are you gonna do, pal? What are you doing out of your cell? Well, whatever. You don't seem like a bad guy. Oh. Gosh, they're pretty easily convinced. What? You got out? Well, you're probably a good guy. Pauline? Alarm? Oh yeah, we threw the girl who was with you in jail too. So she didn't get eaten and destroyed? That guy, Taron Egerton, right? He's in the, what is it, the circle thing? The Kingsman's Circle, something like that. Oh, well, let's make him James Bond. He's in a thing that's kind of like James Bond. I want him to be in James Bond. You know the way that the media gets people manipulated, all gassed up. Well, oh, you're bouncy? At any rate, he actually did his singing in the Elton John movie. Didn't sing as well as Elton John, but at least he did it, unlike Rami Malek. Let's give him an Oscar for not singing. I'm gonna have to poke in through the other side there. I don't know. If I could transform, I could grab that. Is Vaughn the kind of guy who listens to Ozzy Osbourne? I like a couple of his songs, yeah. I think there's at least one Black Sabbath song. There's probably two or three Black Sabbath songs that are good. At least two Ozzy Osbourne songs. I look, if you only have one good song, I can kind of make fun of you. If you have zero, then you're gonna get made fun of. I'm not gonna make fun of him, but we gotta call a spade here. The guy was living on borrowed time for over 40 years, right? So, am I supposed to talk to this guy? Throw a gold chunk in this room, then the jail bars go kaboom. Right, well. Yeah, I'm trying to think of all the songs here. Obviously, Crazy Train, Iron... Oh my god, I let out the wrong person. Shit. Well... The exit is over there. I see. Time to disappear. Isn't there like Dogs of War? Bark at the Moon. What's that like old first hit for Black Sabbath? I'm not thinking of Iron Man's one, but what was it? Oh, jeez. It really... Paranoid. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, they have... Ozzy's been behind some pretty good stuff there. I've been trying to predict who's going to be the third man, you know, because they die in threes. Ozzy Osbourne, Malcolm Jamal Warner. I'm saying Hulk Hogan, guys. I'm calling it. I'm calling it on Hulk Hogan. Oh my god, shit. Come on. Actually, that kind of looked like a bouncy jail, didn't it? Oh shoot. Dang it. That's where we want to go. Other games I'm thinking about playing through, guys. You let me know what you think about this. Castlevania Symphony of the Night. I did a first impression stream of it years ago. I think we could do a better job now. Unfortunately, what I have is the Xbox 360 version, and it doesn't include the cutscenes. They actually specifically designed the capacity of their original memory cards in the 360 for that game to be able to play it. Believe it or not. And in reducing it, they took out the cutscene so it would fit on that card. They wanted like a, what, 512 card? Okay, so let's see. Take his chunk and we get bouncy. Wait a minute. I could see behind him, couldn't I? We're so square that we've got nothing to hide. Maybe I'm supposed to blow this guy up, actually. I think that's what the game wants me to do. We're gonna try to blow him up and then walk past him, okay? Could be something hidden over there. Might not be able to blow him up well, we'll see. I did put an email in to 8-Bit Dough today. See if I can get to review their new Series 3 Pro controller. Looks pretty promising. Unlike this, it has Hall effect triggers, so I guess it has analog triggers. It does not have Hall effect sticks. It has something else they're doing. Maybe it's similar to Nintendo's. But they do have a charging dock. It comes with a charging dock, which is sorely what this misses. Perfect controller, really. It's such a beauty to hold. But no charging dock is a little bit on the lame side. Also, when making DK review, please make it rage. It is. The thumbnail's going to say, I have complaints. I'm not going to say sucks. It's actually really damn good, obviously, but you got to do a little rage bait right there. Oh, I had a short posted today, Western Hero. You probably didn't see it. The shorts don't tend to go to be shown to subscribers so well, but it's definitely going to piss off some, everybody who needs to be pissed. First the perfume lady and now you. Yeah, you don't really look like a bad guy either, so we suppose you're free to go. Can I just punch it? Hang on, the door on this floor is keyed to our residence. That's kind of a good key. Sound is good. Thought we were gonna high five or something. Oh, I could just break it, okay. Let's groove tonight. Dun, 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 dun. Share the spice of life. Dun, dun, dun. I have a little bit of issues with Donkey Kong's new design. That hanging the tongue out seems a little more dog than ape, maybe. Oh, my bad. Yeah, let's get a closet. Why is my squeaking? You guys probably can't hear it. Yeah, I wasn't on this side, was I? It's surprising how you really never tire out of destroying stuff in this game. The gameplay's thoroughly fun throughout, isn't it? I like the Hollow Knight review. Should be the same energy with the DK review. No, because that one, I didn't like it. And that rage baited him well, but you gotta be honest if you're gonna review. You can't really just do rage bait all the time and expect anybody to take you seriously. They may tune in for, the sarcasm, right? I mean, I'm working on a few jokes that are like the Hollow Knight vein. A little to kind of sprinkle in there, but, it's a review. Which celebrity death have you been, will you be most saddened by? I mean, I can't say I've met any of these folks, right? So maybe most would sadden be the word. Maybe like Arnold Schwarzenegger. That'd be like, oh man, you'll remember that one. Something like that. You caught up to me. You wouldn't believe I've had to deal with. I stopped to ask one of the Fractones how to get out of here. And do you know what he said? It said... Did she just say he said? Now it said... The sound turned purple. Not a helpful answer, obviously. Purple? You are a dumb one. Wait a minute. It said the sound turned purple? Perhaps I should use an old trick and look into things. Yeah, you're probably right, Western Hero. I can probably get people and then be like, okay, but let's be real here. The game's pretty damn good. Like, People get upset about any review I do. You spent the whole time saying it was mid, and then at the end you were like, oh, but it's actually okay. 7 out of 10. I hate you. You said it sucked, but you gave it a 6 out of 10? What the hell? Like, if you give a score at the end, everyone disagrees with the score. You didn't say it sucked enough. It doesn't stop. It doesn't. And doing reviews just gets people that are subscribed to you to leave. Oh man, he's so cool. He saw that Star Wars The Force Awakens sucked. Yeah, he's the man. What? You didn't like No Country for Old Men? I hate this guy now. Everybody, get your keyboard out. Ah, it's just as I suspected. I can see a Terravoider beyond each one of these 3 doors. Gotta go through all 3. That fool. It looks like Void used his obnoxious Terravoiders to silence the music. Alright. Is that why he can't beat his chest? Or is it... Well, actually, he probably can't transform because Pauline's not there, right? Terravoiders? He's using the Terravoiders to silence the disco's music. See, the great Harmonial is a huge music fan. If the disco were to stop thumping again, well, the Harmonial might just boogie away the brainwashing. Okay, how'd you see them, huh? You expect me to tell you all of my secrets, do you? Fine, the glasses you've seen me wear are in fact Voidco IntelliSense specs. They have powerful sensors in them. They're stylish enough, but I hoped I'd never have to use them again. Well, what do you guys think about a Symphony of the Night playthrough at some point? That should... I don't know. What would that take? Maybe 3 streams? What the hell? Really encased, isn't it? You use men's souls, you know, or like all the bad, the voice acting that only the original PlayStation had, right? Only the original PlayStation had voice acting like that. Saga of the Exploratone, verse 25. Finally, we have arrived at the source of all Fractonium, the origin of us. Man, that's the real game right here. This is the real story, the Exploratone. Exploratone DLC, make it happen. At least this was our hope, but it does not seem to be the case. Despite this, we are thrilled to see a greater gathering of Fractones than we have ever experienced before. And oh, the music flowing from the floor center moves us. We asked around as we danced and received important information. Apparently, the origin of us is still farther below. We seek a place called the Planet Core. Yeah, we're aware. Yeah, Raimi with the bug eyes. Yeah. You gonna let me in? Goes to the base source. Maybe I throw the right shit at whatever. This is the entrance to the ancient ruins. You may have seen portals like this on the other layers as well. The relics of a lost underground civilization. In the past, that civilization expanded far throughout the underground. But it started right here in the groove layer. Have you been here before? We have a nice variety of facilities. You have P room, ancient room. What do we got here? Okay, cool. Cozy shops. All right. Okay, they want me to go this way. I think people don't, Western Hero says here, I think people don't like nice things. That's a perfect way to attract people when they hear about their favorite game is being called out, so they defend it. They do, and they probably don't even watch the video, but they get angry, and then they block the channel and whatever else too. But, I mean, I don't know. I probably got more people block the channel than frequently visit, right? This is the door to the beat source. Sound from the source used to reach all the way to the disco hall. Everybody say hi to Ben Fox for me. But then some guy showed up and covered the source in this weird stuff. Not the weird stuff. Guys, can I figure out how to start a poll? Ben, we were just talking about an upcoming stream idea. And I, for the love of God, can't seem to figure out. Did they get rid of polls? Is that what happened? Did polls go bye-bye? Start a poll. There we go. Yeah, Rami Malek is like Yul Brynner. I don't even think anyone knows where Yul Brynner is really from. Like his makeup. Is he from Siam or not? Like it's kind of like really weird door. Something's off about this wall. Oh boy, rip. Beat source. Well, if I had Pauline with me, have I missed Pauline? Was I supposed to retrieve her? The beat source is covered in this weird purple stuff. Yeah, maybe I've screwed up and have not retrieved Pauline correctly. We should experiment with every review on something. The Hollow Knight one is kind of lightning in the bottle. There's... Alright, now I'm trapped. We may... Have we just soft locked the game? Oh no, wait. Okay. We can get this without singing. Okay. Was Yul Brynner a Russian gypsy? Bosses are too easy in this game. They kind of seem that way. Grab a chunk of this. I'm not really complaining so far. The bosses were really pretty lame in Odyssey. Guide music to the disco hall. Okay, so do I grab it? Huh? The path is blocked. You helped us get the sound back, but it still can't reach the disco hall. We thought something like this might happen, so we planned for a tunnel. It's blocked up by the dirt now, but you seem like someone who'd have no trouble digging your way through it. Let's do it. The acoustics in the groove layer. Astonishing. Do third-party Switch 2 accessories provide you with sample to review it? Trying to think which ones. The Coops stuff, I was provided a sample. They really didn't say what to do with it, or even to review it. They're just kind of like, hey, you can just talk about it if you want, whatever. I kind of prefer it that way. The stuff that's really sick is when you're sponsored to do the video on it. Like if you ever see the shoe channel Rose Anvil, hey, we want to talk to you about this new boot company that's doing things the right way, and we'd like to thank that boot company for sponsoring this video. It's like, okay, your channel's trash. But I do have the The Savage Raven. I haven't done a video on yet because I was going to actually save it to do a comparison with the slim case from Coops, which is on the slow boat from China, literally. So who knows if that pans out. I might actually just do one on the Savage Raven while it's still kind of relevant there. Only thing worse than Hollow Knight is the knob jockeys who love it. You know, I called the guy the nub, right? Throughout the play. The real shame of that playlist is it doesn't start at the beginning. It starts where I left off, which was about maybe, I don't know, maybe less than an hour in, like 50 minutes into the game. And it's like, okay, fine, I'll play more of it. You guys gonna make me change my mind? We'll see about that. I've got 6 points, Jesus. Better... The glare slowing, if the glare actually worked. That's pretty useful. Glare level 2. Let's hold on to this a little bit. Hollow Knight. I have so many problems with it. It's like it's I don't like this comparison of these side-scrolling Metroidvanias being called Souls games. Dark Souls is not a side-scroller. Implementing that while trying to do a sprawling Metroidvania thing that has a completely lore-based story. Nothing in the damn game explains shit. It's just the fans of the game showing up and telling you what it's about. Oh, but you died over here. You gotta go back and get all your shit or you lose it. Oh, you made the wrong choice to go left when you should have went right? Screw you. Well, you still have to go left anyway because you gotta get your shit back. What amazing gameplay, guys. The combat is not fun. Everything feels tedious and intentionally abusive to the player. Like, hey, wouldn't it be cool if you only had one kind of attack, but if you wanted others, that would provide other limitations? Oh yeah, that'd be cool. Everybody would love that shit. Alright, I guess we're going over here. Yeah, Hollow Knight is not a Souls game, but it shouldn't be compared to them. It shouldn't be this way where we're inviting Souls comparisons to every Metroidvania going forward. Like, look at all the guys reviewing even like an old Castlevania game or Metroid. They'll say Souls-like or some shit because they don't know what they're talking about. Because they heard that being mentioned in a Hollow Knight review, so they thought, that's a term I need to use. I learned a vocab word. That sound, it seems a Terravoider has been destroyed. Are you responsible? By the way, this Fractone insisted I tell you your name. I said your name is DK, but I guess it misheard me. It kept calling you DJ. Well, either way, it said it would allow you to go through this door as well. Yeah, my understanding is Donkey Kong is massive, like quite tall and heavy as hell, which kind of leads you to wonder what's her thing, right? Do monkeys have a flowing tail like a fox? Either way, it said it would allow you to go through the door as well. Oh man, I'm just looking around and it's like every damn game in the universe is coming out like August 28th, isn't it? Just remember there are 2 Terravoiders left. Where's Grump? After you beat him in the Radiance Lair, he lost all of his motivation. But he's not one to crawl off and lick his wounds. No. He was sick of getting pushed around at the company and quit. But he'll find something to pour his heart into. Anything else? What about Harmonial's mask? Ah, the mind-bender mask Voidco developed brainwashing devices. It's true. They make the wearer mind totally open to manipulation. Even the largest creatures can't resist. Well, I mean, if it fits, right? If it's tiny, what good's it gonna do? Did you notice the mask attached to the Bluster Wing in the Tempest Lair? That was a similar brainwashing device. Yep, I did notice that, but thanks for spilling it out. I guess I could have punched him, right? Do it again, do it again. You know, he's kind of like those, is it Chomp Chomps? The blocks that fall on you. Real problem in Mario Kart World. Dick. Now that one, I see, yeah, his thing. He's made of the bad stuff. Alright, we're just gonna go over here and break this. Or not. I don't know how you guys feel about Metroidvanias. I've played a few in the last year or so that were very much inspired by Symphony of the Night. There was a Record of Lodos War, and there was another one that were very, very similar, and also quite inspired by Symphony of the Night. Which game developer, if any, do you still have a modicum of faith in? Nintendo. Yeah, just Nintendo. The swap harp is beyond your it can't change rubber to gold and back again. Can or can't? So we're going to change. I see. Well, I think I can tear that off. Team Cherry? No. You can't have any faith in Team Cherry. How long does it take to make an indie game? Like seriously, indie game that is probably pretty damn well funded. I mean, their game is the modern equivalent of Duke Nukem 3D. No, Duke Nukem Forever, right? Like this extended development time thing. Alright, I gotta lead it back. Open the door underneath for me. Tell me there's a hatch. If they release Silksong this century, right? I have some faith that Silksong will fix some of my problems. Hornet seems way more acrobatic. It should actually have fun combat. You must be the DJs everyone's talking about. Go right ahead and use the secret tunnel. We never got the chance to clean it out, but yeah, you know, you're a DJ. DJ's all about cleaning stuff. Oh shoot, sorry. He's gonna come back, I'm gonna make him bouncy, and then we're gonna smack him. I'm gonna have to rest at my getaway, aren't I? Come on, I slapped you. I'm probably near the point where I'm going to have that 20,000 in my purse, right? Must get Pauline back, just because I want to become a big donk. And an elephant. What do you guys think of the transformations? Like, what are the good and the bad transformations here? You know what? I just screwed this up, didn't I? Here we go. Well, if I wasn't being selfish, I got too greedy, didn't I? I saw a news article. Silk Song promised to have DLC that fans are skeptical of, not taking 8 years and the community's sanity to make. I am in the process. I think I have about a couple of weeks left on my Game Pass Ultimate subscription. I'm probably going to let that die out. And then when Silk Song actually happens, re-up. Because with Silk Song, you get day one access, right? I want to go to sleep here. Where's my sleeping quarters? Had a getaway. Teleport through this layer? You gotta be crazy. Can't teleport. Oh shit. Oh hell. Okay, well at least there's this. Oh wait. Alright, we're gonna talk to this guy. Sorry, can you repeat about Metroidvania thing? Hold on. Yeah, hey, do this for 600. Yeah, get her done. I was wondering, are you guys receptive to a playthrough that's a Metroidvania? I don't mind the genre. I do have problems with Hollow Knight going around acting like it wants to be a Metroidvania, but then they're including the Souls-like crap about having to go get your shade. And it's just really quite abusive. They're biting off too many different genres and just really kind of coming out abusive. The Metroidvanias, you had so many tools in combat and ways to approach bosses. And with Hollow Knight, it's so restrictive. I'm hoping that with Silk Song, that they'll actually have fun gameplay, fun bosses, instead of just a dreadful, oh, this crap again. Oh, here we go. 3 hours of stabbing at King Grim. Okay, why am I walking around over here? Where's my house? Is it just me, or did Corey Feldman and Charlie Sheen look related? They were in a game, no, hold on. Feldman had some big accusations about Charlie Sheen, stemming from the movie Lucas. It sounded outrageous. It sounded pretty implausible. I think involving Corey Haim. Corey Haim, whose whole career was based on his inability to close his mouth. Every look. Oh wait, we're gonna go down here and do a challenge, aren't we? Punch it. I saw an article yesterday. One person's claiming that only the Xbox Series X will play GTA 6 at 60 FPS. You know, obviously I need to do the snake here, don't I? Oh no, this is a destroy them. Okay, I see. I thought we were doing the snake to climb. Then more articles are saying only the PlayStation 5 Pro will play it at 60 FPS. Then you see some comparison video where it looks like the PS5 Pro is struggling to do things as well as the Series X. So, anybody's guess, really. Boom. Goes the dynamite. What the shit? I had an album there and you didn't let me collect it, game. Man, I'm trying to think here. Has Corey Haim come up in any movie I've reviewed? we had a weird relationship with stars on the rise and things in the 80s and 90s. There were people who we thought, we were being told they were a big deal, but they really didn't have the box office receipts to say so. Look at any movie starring Pauly Shore. It's not a hit. It's not pulling in Jim Carrey numbers. But at the time of In the Army Now, you might have thought, well, he's about as big as Jim Carrey. I've heard about him for longer, you know? You might have been able to be tricked like that. Okay, guys. I have a feeling I should hold off on this one here, right? Because you get most of your big coinage out of having abilities. So if I had the ability, mark that. Come on. Can I mark it? Oh, come on. No, not that. No. Okay, we're gonna stand here. In your location. If I have my abilities, I could get way more coin. I feel like you only get one chance at those. Alright, we got one more of these left, right? What's 15 bucks? Hollow Knight is hipster catnip and 15 bucks. The DLC would be 15 bucks for Silksong. What's Silksong's price? And you know, something that is kind of bothering me, I wouldn't get Shinobi Art of Vengeance on the Switch because it would be a Switch version. It would be like a 720p. So I'd be getting that on the Xbox where it's probably going to be 4K 60. It's best I could tell, right? So the second Terra Voider has been destroyed. Listen, the sound of the beat and the bass are uniting. They're harmonizing within the central speaker. Now, what will you do with the third Terra Voider? Probably punch it. Like I'm gonna punch you! Is there something on your mind, darling? What are you up to? Why, I'm just gathering a bit of information as I do. Is there anything else? Find exit. Well, I'm unable to use the warp gun. Besides, I think it would be fastest to call the Great Harmonial and blast right out of here. Donkey Kong Purgatory or what? Yeah. So many things he can't slap. Transformations he can't do. Did I forget to sleep at my place? I think I did. Shit. Stay down, buddy. Yep, let's go. I like that surface. That's a nice wallpaper, isn't it? It's weird, it's metal, it's kind of like a circular purple circuit board, right? Well, you picked a bad place to spawn, pal. I like Hollow Knight, but I can respect people who don't. Not many people say that, Ben. Thank you. I mean, I went through the game is punishingly long, is it not? Like, am I on crazy pills here? It just it takes so long to get through because of this artificial game lengthening difficulty. Okay, let me dig. Is it really you, the DJ? I don't wanna rock, DJ, but you're making me feel so right. When's it gonna stop? Stop, DJ, 'cause you're keeping me up all night. Okay, well, do I have to drain this? How do we do this stuff here? Is this a big fist punch down? Oh, you're telling me to go that way. Oh, back this way now, huh? Oh, I like how he changed directions. That's cool. I do remember Animaniacs. That was some freaky stuff. I believe I was watching... I mean, this can't be right. Surely these were not on the same channel. But it was like... I was watching Tiny Toons, and then the next day, instead of Tiny Toons, Animaniacs was on. And it was like... First of all, it's like, who are these guys? The Warner Brothers and their sister? But, you know, within just a couple of minutes, it was pretty clear that it was funny. And if I don't recall different here, it actually was pretty damn well animated, wasn't it? Get out of here. Hello, Nurse. Man, I haven't seen Animaniacs in over 30 years. But there's stuff I remember about it. I remember there being Pinky and the Brain, right? Came from that. Other characters, there was a squirrel, a sassy squirrel, and there was like, I saw years later on YouTube. It actually had some pretty edgy jokes with the squirrel. Like, there were some female truckers that stayed at her tree or something, and she had to kick them out because they were chewing on the carpet. Something that would have gone over the kids' heads, right? Alright, what a relief. What are we saying? Disco fever. The music is fully restored. Our disco is grooving. Again, guys, I did a stream. I uploaded a clip from a previous stream today as a short, and the audio was so bad. It really seems like maybe I have the game audio up too high. I've heard people say they wanted it louder, but my voice was coming in really quiet. I know when I do have it set, my voice set to like -5 decibels in the game, -15. And I was told that I was peaking the audios when I had it at 0. So next game stream, the next game I start, may make some adjustments to how that goes. Oh, DJ, we have a message for you from that perfume lady. Thanks for getting me out of here, chump, right? Once the three sounds reach the disco hall, come to the entrance, that's all. She can't be making a full face turn here, right? What do you want? Would you like to swap a heart for gold? Oh. Hold on here. No, this I can break. We're Animaniacs. Dot is cute and Yakko has slacks. We're zany to the max. There's baloney in our pants. Animani, totally insane-y. Theodore Laney. Like there was like a final line that would change with each intro almost. Then Pinky and the Brain had a spin-off, had like their own show. That kind of blew up. So they got their own show. Float me. Fly me to the moon. Oh, is this a trick? We're gonna have to change here. That's why this one's available. Alright, keep an eye out for bananiums. Honestly, I probably should have grabbed those chips too. Is there a good way to do that? Those chips are almost a banana in of themselves, aren't they? That's my last balloon, by the way. I need to supply up on some balloons. Damn. Gotta supply up. That's similar animation to his ground slap, the Doom, that he had in Donkey Kong Country. I remember the Nations of the World song. I don't remember that. There's a glow off there. Why mud? Huh, this is intriguing. I think I need to take the mud chunk. Or let it lead me over here. Hold on, how can I lose this without... Would that work? Come on out. Dick. That felt bad. That one hurt. That hurt because of how far you gotta go. Gotta change it out anyway. Fantastic Four first steps. What do we think, guys? Man, I'm almost curious about it. Like, there's really not anything this summer that I feel compelled to spend some money on. But I do feel a little curious about that one. I'm gonna get it, boys. Damn it, that's a bit of a trick. Okay, hold on. Did watch Pinky and the Brain. Okay. Is it weird that that stuff hasn't come back around? Is it just because Warner Brothers is broke? That we haven't had like numerous Pinky and the Brain reboots or anything like that? Does it just seem weird that they've abandoned stuff like that? Alright, let's look around. There's gonna be another banana around here. And grab me a little bit of Mountain Dew Baja Blast. Notice you're getting more and more beat up in the thumbnails. That's the idea. I take damage as the stream continues. And tomorrow, I'm a zombie. Let's turn that to mud and drop. No? Alright, so we're gonna do something with this, right? But not so... Okay, hold on. But not so in English, so I don't know how much of the censorship there is in Arabic dub. Censorship for the Animaniacs. Or Pinky and the Brain. They had to have censored some stuff. There must have been some jokes that didn't get past some crowds. Where do we think another banana is? Not up there. There must be something here where you turn this to mud, you put this somewhere, and you use it elsewhere. Right? No banana hanging around. Both of them had censorship. Dragon Ball Z censorship was bad. What if it's behind here? No? I have seen the Pinky and the Brain voice actors. By the way, I do think that Brain was also the voice of Toucan Sam from the Fruit Loops. But I have seen them kind of at cons, you know. I couldn't find the banana. We'll just have to do it later. What do you want? And just like that, three sounds became one. Music is simply different elements working in harmony. Speaking of which, DK, you have some nerve to keep me waiting. Oh, we're gonna sing? Now, let's see, what happens when you add that drum beat of yours to this song? Let's go! They censored it down to 4 kids. I mean, it was largely a kid show, but Animaniacs seemed a little bit more like, okay, like maybe we didn't have the ratings at the time, but you know, like TV 7 or something could have been like maybe Looney Tunes or possibly Tiny Toon Adventures maybe, but maybe TV 7 plus, like something up. I wouldn't say 14, but a little bit older. A little bit older for Animaniacs, maybe. Woohoo! This song, this is my jam, my go-to. Woohoo! Spit out Pauline now. Pauline? Is that a small girl by any chance? Did I swallow her? Yeah, I thought so. I'm sorry, I couldn't help it. This awful void filler had me under his control. And now that you mention it, my tummy does feel pretty funny. I know. How about you take a dive through my belly and see if you can get that girl out of there. Ren and Stimpy. Jesus. I don't know how... Ren and Stimpy has to be edgier than anything that's ever been on Nintendo or Nickelodeon. Look, I quit watching Nickelodeon summer of '97, so I never even really caught SpongeBob. But I just can't see anything being more adult slanted gross out than Ren and Stimpy. Alright, let's go in. Oh, it all came together exactly as I planned. Did you think I was just standing around filing my nails? Please. I was studying the disco's sound devices, not to mention organizing the fractones. The music from the speakers merged with the power of your drum beat and echoed across the underground world. This song is the great Harmoniel's favorite song, you see. It has set his mind free. Now then, I think it's time for me to make my exit. And any final requests, darling? What if come with me? Surely you can't be joking. I'm finally free. I can't go wherever I please and do whatever I please. Or I can go wherever I please and do whatever I please. And that pleases me very much. Though I suppose it might be nice to have a buddy. Look, what you've done to me. It's just when I see how you two work together, well, I get a little jealous. It's time for my farewell gift. Here. Invisibility? A barrel. Boy, howdy. Harmonize level. His inside's gonna be way bigger than it should be, isn't it? Like, okay, maybe not. Turned back to odd rock? That's a face I haven't seen in ages. Destroy the cage. I'm trying. Can't catch up. Oh, there we go. Okay, come on. Look for the chunk. Blow another chunk at it. do you guys think? Odd Rock or Pauline? What do you prefer? Come on. I'm running out of time. Oh, come on. Rock chunks, please. Oh, jeez. Come on. A little hard to aim this. There we go. DK. Yes. You prefer Diddy? Yeah, but Diddy couldn't sing, right? You needed a singer to do the transformations. I've never had Diddy on his back. I mean, I last played Donkey Kong Country and he followed behind. She's got the dress. Nice.
I knew you'd come for me. I just knew it. Thanks, big guy. DK? I have a hard time singing in front of people.
That's what she's overcome. That's been her journey.
When we're together, I love to sing more than anything.
So I'm gonna kidnap you at some point so that to force you to sing for me. Is that the backstory?
DK, I've never told anyone this before, but I have this dream. Maybe if we get to the surface, you and me, we can make it more than a dream.
Make it reality? Man, Ren and Stimpy. No, sir. I don't like it. There was a horse thing. There was all kinds of very gross close-up shots of gross stuff. Oh boy, so much. Sublayer 1400.
Glad I'm on your back again, DK. It feels like I've come home.
Your back is home. Oh, they probably don't appreciate me ruining their street light. Oh shit. Explore tones? No, Explore tones is lights up, doesn't it? The words are faded. In loving memory of our great, fierce founder. Fused. Burger joint. Welcome to the Feast Lair. Here you can join a factory tour and learn all about the wonders of food processing. And please, you must try our famed banana burger.
You hear that, DK? A banana burger and a factory tour. Sign me up.
And then we turn you into food, right?
It doesn't sound far. We should go.
I thought the way some of her lines are getting clipped in a weird way. It feels like I'm not hearing the front of them. It really just sounded like some other character, like that blue sign said, "It doesn't sound far," and then she said, we should go. I'm gonna try to save that. And it's kind of driving me crazy. I feel like I'm missing some of her lines. But I think it's almost like other characters are saying them, or there's something's happening. What are we gonna do? That muck is getting into everything. I remember Ren Stimpy even performed a graphic. Yeah, that's the. I don't know much about that, but I saw that come up on Spike TV, thinking, "What's Ren and Stimpy doing on Spike TV?" And then they had a thing about a pitcher and catcher thing, and but I don't recall that being on Nickelodeon. It's horrible. It's horrible. But hitting the muck with salt does seem to get rid of it. Hey, while you're touring the factory, could you throw salt at the stuff when you get a chance? We'd be so grateful. This over here. Dang. Exploratones. Saga of the Exploratone, verse 26. Just now, an appetizing aroma stopped us in our tracks. The gallant-looking creature with a bushy tuft of hair, almost mane-like, called out to us. His sharp claws and fangs were off-putting at first, but he offered us a hearty, if not hairy, welcome. We must know what this hamburger he speaks of is about. Stop the world. After you. What are we doing here? I traveled all the way here to get a taste of that giant banana burger folks are going on about. Supposedly it's a burger that's also a tower, and I hear they let you eat any chunk of it you tear off. The Banana Burger Tower is supposed to be behind the main gate over yonder. If I was playing this by myself, I wouldn't do the voices. So, streaming this is possibly adding more enjoyment for me. You guys don't think that I sit here by myself, play the games with the HDR on, and do the voice acting as I read the stuff, do you? All right, Anactaway. Gotta kill 5 of them. There we go. We do, yes we do. I'm glad it doesn't cost me any money to do that challenge. It's only worth 1 banana. It's kind of like, you know, running a little low on the gold. You gotta find some gold somewhere.
What an adventure!
What up here?
Hey, a banana!
Oh damn. Some chips. It's my newest invention. Making art from found objects is so satisfying. Well, you can try again. Are you lost perchance? We suggest you head back upstairs to the main gate market and take a tour of the coaster stations in order. Okay, fine. Wait a minute. Oh, I thought it was Need to find out what I can get for these fossils here, right? Also, could really use some balloons.
Ooh, it's so fun.
Welcome to the stuff shop. Let's go. Get a set of balloons. Sounds good. Rest for giant apples. Automatically restore all health. That's almost cheating. It basically is cheating, isn't it? Let's hold off. I get the Bonanza stuff so frequent. Alright, what kind of dress up do we have here? Style shop, let's go. A burger tie. Press Y to eat any foods or food-based terrain. Not just fruit. Will press Y to eat. Doesn't he punch? Like, why is punch? Look at that. Burger uniform. Shock-proof breeches. Reduce shock damage from Oh, great. We have electrification. Look at that. Prime Feast apparel. During Bonanza, your health will gradually recover. Got a nice little outfit for Pauline here, don't we? Midnight Gradient Fur. Deep and calming. Kind of like the burger pants. That's kind of cool. Burger pants. I think I know what they were doing when they made the burger pants, right? Going for that Undertale reference. Huh.
Steady.
Alright, it's on the muck. Come on. About time. So let's see, 14, and then we can maybe do 15, 16, 17 tomorrow, or is there stuff after 17? Do I need to clear 15 tonight? Oh man, these are not easy. Oh boy, what's the best way to go about this one? Oh shit. God damn it. The sooner we get this done, the sooner we feel accomplished. So you think if I finish 15 tonight, then it would be 16, 17 for the finale.
Let's get
And then I
going.
guess there might be a little bit of post-game stuff to look at too. Is there a little bit of a way to cheese this?
Aim.
Get it! There, I can't screw this up, right? Just don't cross the line, right? Damn it. Nice toss. Okay, I can wreck the first floor really quick here. That should give me plenty of time for anything above. Actually, if I can, I should go for what I can up here too. Alright, now how am I going to screw this up? That's the question. Here goes. Come on. What the hell? Oh my god.
Get up, DK.
I needed the transformation. I needed transformation in order to do that. Which is your favorite season? Probably summer. Though anymore, man, now you just don't like getting sweaty and ruining your shirts and things like that, you know, as an adult. So maybe not summer. I don't know. Don't like fall. Winter is a pain to drive through snow, a pain to, you know, watch everything, all the plants die. You have to shovel the driveway, all that shit, right? I need a transformation. You need a break. Yeah, exactly. I think she's saying that because he had 1 health. Because he had a heart that was dying like that. I think that's why she was saying that. Look how close I am. Wow. Almost crossing that line. Okay, I think we're ready to do this. Actually, don't need that, do that. Come on. Oh, son of a bitch. When that on that last one, is that more of a just straight punch it with Big Kong? As long as you have the Big Kong transformation available, you should be able to do that, right? Alright, we're probably only going to get 1 banana here. This is a pretty demanding challenge because it asks of you to swap your transformations. Alright, we're going to charge up. We're going to go ostrich attack. Death anxiety in this game? What are we talking about here? Oh shit, I undid it. Oh, I wonder if something else would have been able to fly through there easier. Okay, you know what? We've got it. We're just gonna go punchy. Nope, wrong guy. Come on, come on. Yes. Oh, that was rough. 20 seconds. And I think about all the cheating I did, right? All the getting the stuff preempted. Where could we be hiding another... I'm not too worried about getting killed or nothing. Though I'm pretty sure it's gonna be some dumb broad texting and driving is gonna hit me. You know, it's the way all the legends go down, right? Okay, what's a good way to open that door? Is it possible that this is tethered?
You okay?
Oh, it is, okay.
Hey, a banana!
Get out of here before the thing crashes. Well, I'm pretty pleased with just getting 2 of them here. Wait a minute. Yeah, I can't forget that. I was 3 seconds away from getting the 20, right? Didn't I get that in 17 seconds? A little bit dazed. I didn't switch to the monkey, to the big donk. I was the zebra. I think that cost me.
That was fun!
Do we have a house here? We're wasting a lot of time. Not as an asshole. I meant like the fact that we all die eventually. You don't know for sure. You haven't died yet, so you don't know if you can die. That's one way to look at it. Besides, if you're frozen forever, did you really ever die? I would kind of like to go missing, like Amelia Earhart, like maybe Vaughn's still out there. Legend has it, you make a bad video game, Vaughn comes after you. You know? Kind of looks like that might kill me, touching that rail. This has got to be a trap. Like we're gonna turn you into a burger. What does that look like? A lion? Come on, enjoy a perfect view of our banana burger production line from the observation deck. We've got to be out of transformations, right? Actually, scratch that, already forgot. We halted banana burger production because of all the muck, but we hate to leave our guests hungry. If you're willing, you could take a tour of the factory and help us resume production at the same time. Explore the grounds, ride some burgers, and hit any burger switches you find along the way to start things back up. Oh man, only big Donkey Kong here can change the burger switches for us. The switches we designed in our own place, only Donkey Kong can hit them. Look in the mirror, Vaughn, and say Vaughn's name 3 times, and a bad movie review will come out, you know? There are 5 burger switches in all, that's the first one. Oh boy. So it's burger switches instead of discs, right? Right, where the hell can I get some health? I'm not seeing a getaway. Big area, huh? Warp gong. There's the house. Okay, we'll...
Should we teleport?
What happens if you say Vaughn 3 times? Man, did you guys ever see my review of the during Blacktober when I did the reviews of the Black movies, like in 2023 Halloween season? And I did like the Blackening and the Candyman continuation, soft reboot. I'm not sure what we're calling that. And then that movie was so ass. But somebody said, hey, a black woman made this. We need to give her... Was it Captain Marvel? The Marvels, right? Like, hey, a black woman made a movie. We gotta find something to give to her. How about the Marvels? Oh, boy. After that, you almost think that you can't get any more directing jobs. It's gonna be like streaming series for her going forward. Damn seagulls are going crazy outside my window. Not a problem here in Kansas. Nope, DK's not awake, girl. Kind of try to figure out why this is squeaking. Almost sounds like a mouse sitting. Oops. Hope you guys don't mind me punting that. This is the way to the great go around. This is the way to the ferocious fry house. Let's go. Shit. Probably have more important things I should be aiming at. I'm not switching those tracks, am I? Aim with the motion controls, that's gonna be too wild. They're lying all right. So many red lines.
Ooh, a banana!
Was there a banana in there? Uh-oh. Gotta get wet. I remember when I was new to Reddit, they all went nuts when I suggested that women can't direct good horror movies. Good horror movie directed by a woman. Is The Babadook directed by a woman? Because it has a very woman filmmaker thing about it. I didn't like it. The kid makes the movie insufferable. I know that's kind of the theme, is that this kid is annoying, but it really detracts from any chance you had to enjoy the movie. I'm sorry. Full stop. Like, the actual horror of that is the kid. Like, Babadook, kill this kid already. Jesus Christ. Oh, shit. Oh, come on. This isn't going to be too easy here, is it? Those chain reactions, that's good. Oh no. No! God, donk! Okay, so I need to absorb just the area around them. Kind of get an AoE effect on. Yes, that was actually the subject of Reddit. I said the Babadook alone was proof. Terrible film. It may not be terrible. It has its merits. I'm not really ready to write it off as totally a loss on terrible, but it, you know, overrated. It's weird. It's like no one saw that movie in theaters, right? I can't be convinced that it even played in theaters in the US, but people know about it. There's a thing about horror icons where it's like everybody knows. If the movies didn't even make that much money, everyone knew who Jason Voorhees was. Everybody knew who Freddy Krueger was. You know, late 80s on the playground, everybody talked about him or whatever. It's strange how those characters really grow over time with word of mouth and stuff, right? The Babadook. Shoot. Everybody who watched that must have watched it streaming somewhere, right? Had to. Okay, it's gonna melt some space here. I think we screwed up already. God damn. Wonder if I can turn around and get some more shots in. Come on, drip down, that's good. Close enough. This is the troubling part right here. Let me have a shot. I hit it. Game, I hit it. Come on. Ah. That film made me laugh. It was so bad. The main actress shrieking, growling, and telling that annoying kid to eat shit. It might have been unintentionally funny at times. It had a cheapness about it. Like you got the impression that it was on the cheaper side. It's an Australian movie. A lot of their stuff's going to seem that way. Speaking of kind of Australian movies, might even have been a female filmmaker. I'm not sure, but the Talk to Me. Was that a female filmmaker? Oh, Flying Colors that time, yes. Talk to Me was okay. That was probably actually better than I anticipated. Had some actual original stuff on it. I think it is streaming on both Netflix and Paramount Plus right now. I caught it on Paramount Plus, you know, a ways back. But kind of worth checking out. Not terrible. You know, that's about as high praise as you can go for horror these days, right? Oh, you're gonna get it, buddy. Oh, you're a little cut off now, aren't you? Throw it up there. How many chips do we have? Good grief. all the chips, huh? What do we got down here? There's a house. Being directed by a woman, it of course turned out that there was no monster and it was all just suppressed grief. Yet the women movies play so hard into emotions over plot, right? Like you can spot certain things. Let's go under. What do we got over here? Am I getting a little ahead of myself here? We haven't even talked to NPCs and mentioned about this.
Look out! Steady.
Ooh, shit. Son of a... I think we might just skip some area, right? I'm probably not supposed to be down here yet. Come on. Okay, auto-saved right when I sang, right? And punch this thing, surely. Venture hits.
Okay?
Oh, you son of a... Really?
Focus.
Might be able to punch my way through that. Brick. See, I'm on hit the burger switches, and I might be doing something different right now.
Steady.
Look at that, the encased Kong right there. No, it's just a secret Bananza. Plus, the Babadook looked like Johnny Depp. Well, who doesn't these days, right? Okay, we've got switches to hit. There's a burger switch there, so... Yeah, we
Should we teleport?
can make a jump up there.
Oopsie.
200 for this house, this getaway.
It's our getaway.
Ooh, it's well furnished. It's like a roadside diner. Nice. Hold on, let me take a look at that. Oops. Alright, we have a burger switch. So I need to launch chunks at this. Mini boss fight type scenario here. Maybe salt on the green goo and explosive in the void tech in the middle. Mad Mixer Remix. Ah, thought you looked familiar. Here we go. Oh, this is interesting. Oh, rebuilding. Hold on. Ooh, this is a little complicated, guys. Yeah. Blair Witch most over. Nah, I disagree. I caught the Blair Witch well after the hype had died down.
I wonder if he's
Like, I didn't finally watch that movie till maybe about 2014 or so. And thought, you know what, this is actually pretty good. I'm down with that. Oh, we're playing Burger Time over here. We're dropping the food. Now, the Blair Witch Project, I would say that's actually good. Blair Witch, where they pseudo tried to make like, they found like the worst actresses they could and shit, and they tried way too hard to make it look like a bad student film, but the camera angles were in places where they couldn't be. There was way too much effort applied to make it a presentable theatrical release type movie, thus negating what you're actually going for. Trunk room. We could probably use some more range. The range and distance of terrain, that can make things easier. Load up the trunk. Oh yeah, we could do some more here. What else do we have? Zebra spin shot, probably not necessary. Sith Lord, welcome. Haven't seen you in a while. It's all right. Where the goal, you know, if someone asks what's your goal, it's to have fun. I'm trying to bring fun back to gaming. Xbox took the fun out of gaming for me, and Nintendo is bringing it back. Okay, what do we have here? I think I gotta go get those burger pants, guys. Where was our shop? Burger pants. We're doing it. We're doing it for, God, shit. One of my favorite games, Undertale. I know, right? Like, it feels like work playing the Xbox releases. Am I wrong? It really does. It feels like you have a job. Like, jeez. Piles of sticks and stones, the guy standing in a corner and the girl. That, I thought that was actually brilliant. Though I don't really, it doesn't really make sense because it's like, why is she making him stand in the corner? Like, they can't not stand in the corner because she's eating another guy. But when you see the people standing in the corner, it's kind of freaky as shit. Unfortunately, Resident Evil 7, yeah, totally ripped it off. It was like, hey, we want to do like a goofy family like Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. Let's have videotapes like the Blair Witch Project. Hell, why don't we even have people stand in the corner for no reason? Never been a thing in the Resident Evil movie, or movies, games, any of that shit. But all of a sudden, we have people standing in the corner in this videotape, trying to get you to think about the Blair Witch Project. It was like, you're better than this. You didn't need to do that.
looking good.
I don't. The best movies aren't out there reminding you of other movies. People can't seem to wrap their head around that shit. In Star Wars, did it say, hey, you're Han Solo, you know, you kind of look like that guy Indiana Jones. Like, I mean, they didn't say that by like Return of the Jedi. Aren't you from Indiana? No, I get that, it's part-time, or, you know, no, there wasn't any kind of weird meta joke shit happening in the good movies. The Terminator. Oh, you need a plasma rifle? Like something out of Star Trek? Oh, he mentioned Star Trek. I like this movie now. Like, that's the way stupid people gravitate to shit. And now everybody's coming at me for saying Shane Gillis wasn't that great at the ESPYs because he tried to remind you of stuff you like. Hey, you guys like Norm Macdonald? I'm just going to tell one of his jokes. Shit. Oh, I'm the bad guy for mentioning. Yep. Got a burger switch here. I'm going to get that how.
Should we teleport there?
Honestly, it looks like there's one right in front of the big burger. I hear Superman is hot. You gonna check it out? I'm hearing wild stuff about it. I'm hearing people saying, you know, the idiots, perhaps we misjudged Man of Steel too harshly, as if movies change over time. The movies don't change. You know, the rest of the culture does. The whole point is it's preserved moment. The effects don't get better over time. They don't age. That didn't age well. That's not the way to look at it. If the effects were great to begin with, they were great to begin with. They didn't deteriorate over time like, you know, somebody's grandma. Shit. I think I wouldn't like the movie. I have a personal vendetta with Rachel Brosnabic. You can see about it on the channel. I'll type her name up in a search on the channel or something. It's going to come up. She convinced me to take down a review of Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, and then once I did, started to go down the list of my friends on Twitter, telling them to block me because she's a complete crazy bitch. So I think her alone would prevent me from liking the movie. From what I've seen, I'm not liking a lot of stuff happening there. This Corn Sweat guy, he seems like he's playing Clark Kent when he is Superman. I'm doing important stuff. Like, that's not the way Superman should talk. I hear he's not even the star of his own movie. It's like every character is set up to steal scenes, and then Superman's kind of there to like check in with everybody. Like there's some Justice gang that actually runs the movie. It's just weird stuff, right? Son of a... Feel better, what? Oh, she used the juice on me, didn't she? Man, I'm getting Metroid flashbacks here. Think we can climb that. It's a little too tricky to tell what you can climb or not in this game. Like, if it was slippery, I could get it, but... what else we got here? You take two over for me. You two take over for me. I can't stay awake. Hey, thanks for checking in, Atticus. You definitely kept the stream alive a couple nights ago, no doubt. The chat alive, yeah. The original held for years. I watched the original 4 Superman Christopher Reeve films not long ago, a few months back. The first one was by far the best. But just the lack of weird, preachy, woke shit alone made it feel like I was watching a relic from some distant civilization. Like, it's hard to explain, but it's like we don't make movies anymore. We're doing something else. We're giving people who have no right making things with these characters, playing with other people's money to tell their own stories, no matter who it is. It's like people aren't creating things so much as they're being named CEO of, and then they get to decide what's official with it. Son of a... Like I was saying, I think last stream, you know, like, oh, my dad, he watches old westerns, oh, it's so cheesy, right? It won't be kids saying, oh, my dad, he likes those stupid superhero movies. It'll be, oh, my dad, he likes movies, he's so old-fashioned. The movies itself is not going to be something the young crowd is into. Like, something's happened to cool. There's been a death of cool. Fashion is not changing. People are dressing the way they did 10 years ago. Weird shit, man. Everything is backwards. Smashing tunnels was fun, man. I wish there was more moments in the game where it was like, divert the source of whatever over here. That was pretty cool. I do think I did see a brief comparison. New Superman's fighting a kaiju. He knocks it over. He flies to the other side to prevent it from falling against the building, which would have hurt people at the least. Juxtaposed to Man of Steel, Henry Cavill just straight jumps over a semi-truck that Zod threw or kicked at him so that it can blow up a building behind him because that looks cool. But conversely, the last good superhero movie I saw, and hold on, we're going to go into a little diatribe here, guys. And I'm not reviewing it because it wasn't a theatrical release, but the Snyder cut of Justice League is way better than it has any right to be, and probably really serves more like a streaming series because it's broken up like in episodes with these chapters about it. As stupidly long movies go, that's the best like that. I would take it over The Irishman, right? But if that doesn't even count, and what year are we even associating that to? It's like, Jesus. And then before that, what was good? Maybe Ant-Man. Thor Ragnarok, I actually liked. What was that, 2017? So around the same time, something like that. And then after that, it's just a bunch of garbage, really. Can't really think of any comic book thing in the last 5 years worth a damn. Certainly. Yeah. Yeah, the movie stuff is just weird. It's like these movies make way more money than movies used to, but the cultural relevance, it's like, oh, we're doing Superman again. How much impact can that have? Because we know if we get it wrong, we can do it over in 2 years. We have had a do-over. Was it 2022 or 2023 was the last time we had a Supergirl, and now we have another Supergirl on screen already. The turnover is so quick, it's like, why get invested, right? And then it's the old people who talk about it, right? The young people are watching live streams and stuff, aren't they? Like, what do they care? Oh, come on, what are we doing here? 5 remaining? Must have screwed something up. Shit. No, we're gonna have to do that again. As much as it could be made fun of for not everybody wants to be like the MCU, you have to watch 55 different movies to make fun of the next one, right? Why is that appealing to anybody? Well, look at the big thing they did. It all made sense, and then they swapped out a few actors here and there, sure, but okay, it doesn't make sense. The movies are really quite mid on the best, but yeah, well, at least they put it all together, and no one else could do that. Only Disney with their stupid deep pockets and lying about box office revenue can pull that shit off. I liked the Batman movies separate from the other shit. Like Christopher Nolan's Dark Knight trilogy, I hate that term. It starts with Batman Begins. We don't say the Empire Strikes Back trilogy. But his Batman films don't have to bleed into somebody else's to be relevant or good. Oh, it doesn't lead anywhere because it doesn't lead to a big team up. Oh, now the thing is, if they sprinkle in the, if they bait you with the sequel bait at the end, oh, Superman shows up and he's going to have it with The Rock. Oh, let's have a big laugh because that got canceled. Okay, that means it's okay to make fun of that movie. Make fun of the shit where they do string it together and make you have to do a homework assignment to understand who's in this shit. I mean, like, I thought that I was kind of a casual watching some of that MCU shit. And, like, I went with my dad to Winter Soldier. He couldn't have had any idea what the hell's happening in that movie. It was just this character from this thing, whatever, and then this obscure thing from a Thor movie, and then who are these two? And they're not making movies for... They're making the budget so big... You have to have some general audience appeal or you're going to slowly lose your base and not replenish it with anybody else. And I don't think people want a homework assignment when they go pay $30 to go see a damn movie now. So that's what I got to say about that. It doesn't seem to matter how many different ways they do Batman. They have a different approach. And Batman had such a weird flavor to him. Batman was kind of stuck with a stink of camp for the longest time. And as we've tried to work that out, we've had different flavors of Batman and a lot of possibilities for what can be done with Batman. That I really think that Batman is really their key property when it comes down to it. Son of a bitch. Superman... You can tell me, but who's the first superhero? I don't think Superman has the appeal of Batman. It doesn't make sense to me that way. I think more people are familiar with Batman's villains than Superman's. If that tells you anything, I think that speaks volumes right there. Yeah, that's the way to do it. Big Kong action. Wind up. It's the change of the medium. What I read in comics has become motion picture action films. Comics don't sell. And because they don't sell, they can do anything they want with them. They can put all the diversity in the comics now, and then when they change the gender of the character in the movie, but it was like that in the comics, right? It also sucks that we have one company owns all, like, the character, all the distribution, all these different ways to tell the story. And then it's like it just becomes some kind of mill to make money off of. It doesn't feel like, oh, we did good, so we've got a chance at a movie, guys. Let's not screw this up. It's more like, well, obviously we're going to do a movie. And from there, if it doesn't work out, don't worry, we've got more in the pipeline. If you were into comics, it'd be more understandable, kind of like manga, anime stuff. I mean, I read a couple of comic books in the day, mostly like X-Men. I have a few key issues of stuff like Fantastic Four 48. That might be my most expensive comic. I have a White Pages Hulk 180. But I don't know. It seems like the medium of the comic book doesn't really translate that well to movies. You read a comic book at your own pace and you take in the art at your pace. And a movie is someone else telling the story at their pace. So I don't feel like they should be making a movie that is the mirror image of a story arc from a comic book. Because then you get into this circumstance where it's like, oh, it's not exactly what happened in the comic. I'm mad. I'm a fan and I'm mad because you didn't follow the comic. Okay, well, if we did that, do you need to watch this because you knew what was going to happen? So, which is it? And that's why I wouldn't want to touch any of that stuff. If, hey Vaughn, you want to direct a comic? Nope. Nope. Because the fans are going to be mad that I didn't do what they wanted. They want me to zebra this, don't they? Fans are going to get mad. And if there's any kind of surprise at all, it doesn't matter because they're going to get pissed. And whatever you do, oh, you think the Batman movies, Christopher Nolan, were so great? Then how come they've had like 15 different Batmans since then? Because none of it even matters. Like, you can't replace Star Wars in the same way yet. But when the day comes, it's just going to be like, why bother making anything if someone else is going to ruin it later? Probably should get out of this damn form here instead of sleeping like that. Is he going to wake up a zebra?
Hey, DK, you awake?
It's almost surprising we haven't had more Spawn, right? Like, that's got to be an affordable property to do something with. You can get lost in comic books and graphic novels. Like it's pretty immersive and stuff, despite not having animation and music and stuff like that, right? I'm not even sure if you can check out and enjoy a movie anymore, a new film. You're looking for the social economic lectures and stuff, right? The plot, you're looking for the plot holes because there's always plot holes. Okay, we've got to get some burgers. Is this guy gonna take me there? Doesn't really look like it. I think I need to get to that spot. Burger switch. Alright, what are we doing?
Nice one!
Kingly Swing, sponsor message. Nah, we don't need to see anything on the sponsors. Forest there, hardly any forest. Alright, we gotta fly up there. RoboCop 1987 is another classic. Spawn will offend the activists. They've got to do more with Spawn. There's like a freebie there. Because he's black, they're gonna be able to get away with shit. There's actually, wasn't there an HBO made Spawn animated series I've been wanting to see? I've heard good things of. Maybe it was kind of anime-like. Probably shouldn't have done that. We may have ourselves a problem. Oh,
Book it.
does that make a difference?
Great job!
Okay, we go to that side on the right and then we ostrich up. To be honest, I want to watch it go for CGI Crypto Dog. Just Crypto, such a scene stealer. Now people are wanting to adopt dogs. What, you want to adopt the CGI dog? Like, the news is always going to have that kind of response to say about stuff. Oh shit, that's right, I don't have a... Damn it. Okay, I might have messed up pretty good here. Can I collect that? Alright, here we go. I've never seen the original Spawn movie. He was kind of like a character like Freddy Krueger. It was like, I didn't read the comics, but damn, we heard about him. Are you kidding me? Oh, this is bad. Shoot. Can't help it, I'm a 70s kid and I like animals. Country born, city raised. Can I come in here and swim? Alright, back to that spot. Ooh, we've got a challenge. Dinosaurs, man, is that new Jurassic World, is that in and out, like not a thing? Kids aren't talking about the dinosaurs, on to the next thing already? Was it that short-lived? Because I was not expecting anything out of it, really. Come and get it, pal. There's no staying power in the box office. These movies are out within a couple of weeks. So how relevant can they really be, right? It's like the streaming series. We want to drop all the episodes in one night, so you have to binge watch it. Well, then for the rest of the next 3 months, you don't have episodes to talk about at the water cooler, you know? I'd hate to have to make something that is only going to be relevant for a weekend. Oh boy. Oh boy. Not the way to do that, right? Didn't anticipate that all going away. And I don't have the juice. Possible there I could have something up here I can hit that will give me enough gold. See this guy over here. Fossil's not going to count. Alright, back to this guy. Break that gold. Alright, you think he can swing that? Let's go, come on. Damn it. You're done, pal. Alright, transform over there, and we've got this, right? It's pretty forgiving as a platformer. You can slide down at ledges you don't make. It's not just Mario straight, you know. Mario kind of has a way of bouncing off of the edge, and then you're screwed. Like if you're short, he like bonks his head and dies. Oh, that's easy. Come on. Oh, maybe not. Shit. What's going on here? Can't tell if he can grab that or not. I have a feeling he can't climb that, even though it's a gate. Just in case. Big banana cluster. Get it. Sith Lord, where are you from? You said country.
Two more burger switches to go. Can't hide from us.
You know, speaking of Sith Lords, I think Hornsweat was asked if he could be Superman or a Jedi. He would be a Jedi or something. Like, I guess as far as acting. He was casting a... Hold on, let's grab one of these. Then jump on that. I think that's the trick, right? Weird, I've got these burger pants that reduce shock. Haven't been electrocuted. Haven't seen any electrocution.
Focus.
Oh, really? Damn, that's a little bit of a jump, too. Maybe with the double jump he could make that, but probably better off just flying in. Or trying to fly.
It is a banana.
Strike a pose. What could that be saying on the wall? Okay, burgers. What do we got?
Should we teleport there?
Greater go around? Great around? Shit. Should have realized with these assholes out here, this would be a zebra thing. God, I can't control him, I swear. The charge is not worth it. It's like driving Randy. Come on, there we go. Alright, I can't do the charge. I'm better off rolling. Well, rolling will do the charge, so hold on. Son of a... Any suggestions for how to approach this? I don't think the snake can even stand on any of this to do the jump. I mean, I actually probably could get up here, fly. Probably have to have the burger switches to get over here to begin with.
Should we teleport?
Alright, that's the plan. Climb the
You okay?
the big guy. I did see that there was a house up here.
Apple! We need a break.
How is that? Now that's set up in a way specifically to stop you from climbing.
You okay?
Alright, probably went about that the wrong way.
You need a break. There, an apple! Oh, okay.
Didn't even realize that was poisonous or whatever, or acid pit. The more you know. Do 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 do.
Careful, okay?
Wow, that cursed burger go round, man.
Should we teleport there?
Well, at the rate I'm going here, we're looking at a stream ending at the completion of 14, so it'd have to be 15, 16, 17 for the next stream. This is kind of a more involved area. This is the feast layer? Feast layer. I might be doing chip damage here, taking some of these out. Gotta keep this momentum going or it falls. Alright, thank goodness.
You okay?
Not what I needed. God, this speed thing sucks.
Focus.
Son of a... Oh, what? He's still screwed. With 15 and 16, you can save it on a next stream. With 15 and 16, you can save... So what do you mean? Should I do 2 more streams after this one? Like 17 to ending? Because it looks like it's going to be 3 hours plus for me through with what we have here on 14. Get up. Don't charge. Burger switch, thank God. We've got one more burger. All right, possible skill. Fast charge, reduce. Further boost the range and destructive powers, sure. If you beat 15, you kind of want to go for 16. Okay. And this is 14. So beat 14, then 15, 16, 17, you think? That was a pretty good test right there. That was, I mean, that was a bit of a challenge. All right, last burger stop. Underneath. Feels like you go in over here, doesn't it? There's a house.
Should we teleport?
What do you got for me? Yeah, I'm a glutton for punishment. Let's do this. Would love to see some more nostalgia challenges. Branch and Track Roar Coaster. I may have spoken too soon here.
You okay?
Alright, pretty much dead already.
Ready? Go!
Those look like things you're supposed to jump over, don't they? But they're not. What are we doing? Throw? We changing the track's direction here? Yes, we are. Okay. I don't think I'm beating it today. That'd be like we could be looking at a 7-hour stream thing. Nobody wants that. Come on. I think we want to get it right. And no one died. Nice. Alright, I'm kind of good with that. Is this second portion of it, or is that the same ride? I think that's the same thing. Or not. I don't know. There's no exit. The challenge music is boom, 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 boom. It's like, hey, okay, can you do something looping with 4 keys? Yeah, I got you.
Go, go!
Uh-oh. Water! The sworn enemy of DK. I don't have any... Okay, here we go. I was like, I don't have anything to load. Maybe I should hold on to a few of these, right? Alright, looking good. It's just a little airborne. It's still good. It's still good. It's just a little waterlogged. It's still good. It's still good. Head over here. Am I gonna regret that? Try to hit the one in the middle. This feels like rail shooter type stuff right here, man. He's on, I say this as he's actually on a rail. Look at it. It's beautiful. I'll take it. Being that I was on a rail, you gotta wonder where the hidden one is, right? Why this dirt over here? You know, I don't think anyone said you're not wrong before me. I want to take credit for you're not wrong, coining the phrase. Alright, we jump down here. We have a spot to jump down this way. There's a house to get. Really like the way the map works. How it positions you to face where you're looking.
There, an apple!
Oh no, deep. You know what? That might be something that Elephant sucks up. I don't know. That's a little tough. Oh, that was a little too easy. Oh my god, that was easy. I don't know.
Hey, DK, are you awake?
I think my cushion over how I've destroyed by streaming. Alright, we've got a burger, I think, in here somewhere. Yeah, I'm getting the impression it's kind of underneath. Oh, it's a fryer. Oh my god. No. Monkey, no. Oh, I did look at, briefly I looked about the Pokemon ZA. So it's Pokemon Legends ZA. According to what I looked up, it said it is part of the official mainline game, I guess. I'm not sure what is excluded from it. Maybe Pokemon Go. I feel like a burger switch is over there. This is yeah, we're gonna go snake around under here. This is not making me hungry, it's kind of making me grossed out, like upset at food. I actually thought about going to Wendy's tonight. And I thought, you know, I'm gonna be so late with the stream, I don't want to do that. Everybody already puts up with me being 20 minutes late anyway. I don't need to be making it any worse. Look at this, I've got limited resources to attack with. That's pretty cool. Survival horror in the fryer. Going anywhere? Did I miss something? Oh, jeez. Doing this Americana 50s diner music thing, isn't it? What an arm. That disc got fried, girl. Can I just climb over that? Alright, how are we doing here?
Steady. A banana!
Alright, now is this a trap? Oh man, it's cooked. Just not a lot of salt left here. You're ducking? Nice. Okay. Show me the goods. I feel like those bubbles could look better. They're a little square. Hamburger switch, nice. Thank goodness. So, if I'm gonna be a zombie tomorrow, and then the final stream, maybe 17 by itself, or 15, 16, 17. Final stream, I could do the angel. It can't be. Of all those fools failed me. Been there. Oh. Fired every last one of them. Banana phone time. Fire everybody. Who cares? The plan hasn't changed. I'll reach the port first, and the bananium root will be mine. Once I put the final piece in place at the core, the stage will be set. I need to say this out loud so someone can hear me. Final stream is next stream. Got it. So, look, okay, so I have the bloody nose, right? That really doesn't work with the zombie. So it's kind of like I get rid of the nose blood and the bandage. During the process of becoming a zombie, that still fell off. Okay? So the bandages on the zombie just don't, it doesn't really line up right. It doesn't really look the same. But then it's like he turned into a zombie and his bandage didn't get any dirtier, you know. We've got the maximum punch. Now if we have total suck, I mean, yeah, we've got that. So we're doing things. Things are happening. These worlds are delightfully like just the right size, really. They're not too big. They don't feel like you just got here and you're already gone. It's like really well put. You ass. Hoping I would blow up the other thing. Well, let's see what we got in here.
Battle face on.
You became a hollow. I became Hollow Knight? No, is that, you mean like the zombie, or I guess I don't understand. Became hollow? Oh boy. We're gonna have to rethink this one. Oh, okay. Big Donk can just punch everything, right? Or you became healed and happy. Yeah, well, see, the angel with no battle damage. That's kind of the final form. You got to know you're on the last stream to really do the angel for sure. But I do want to have the zombie because I think that brings in more clicks. I've tried Shark Attack and Tiger Attack Victim. It doesn't, AI doesn't do it. Where are you guys? Saw him just in time. There was an album, and you know, let me collect the album, game. Come on. Hey, you want to pay me to unearth this challenge for you? Whatever, 600. You're gonna lose thousands of coins in there out of frustration. Not my problem. All right, see you. We break and take whatever it make.
And we're back.
All right, let's get to the big guy. He just right up here. It's remarkable how little slowdown there actually is. It's giving it fun. All right, here goes. Are we climbing that? The banana burger is back on the menu and stacked as high as they come. I don't see a lot of bananas, but you know what's got us feeling low as we go? Feeling low as we go? That guy. That rude guest stuck a weird steak thingy right into the top. Now there's this hard purple stuff on our burger, and who wants to take a bite of that? There must be some way to get that steak out of there. No, just the thing. Song. The healing power of music. This could be textured to look more realistic as food goes. But, you know, fitting with the artistic style of Nintendo, it vibes pretty well. It's nice. Lead the way, buddy. That's your whole thing. This is the 80-meter mark. That's as tall as 2 Kong elders stacked on top of each other. Patty up and party on. Okay. Getting Earthworm Jim vibes climbing this food for some reason. This giant food like this. Earthworm Jim. Now that's a guy who could use a new game. I don't think we need to talk. This is 120 whatever in there. Yep, 500. Let's go. Punch it. What do you got for me? +4. Anything? Nope, that's a hard no right there. That spot.
So
soft. What?
check it out. I got a bun pillow. I mean, a pillow made out of a bun. I tore it off of the burger. It's all fluffy, and it smells a little
That's
like
no
bears.
bun pillow. What? Hey, how about the Bears? Yep, go Bears. How about them?
Hey now, no eating it. It's my pillow, not your midnight snack. Good night.
You're really not missing much if you skip her sleepy time dialogue monologue thing that he's doing there. But
Ooh, a banana!
it's like if the game didn't give you enough incentive to come up here, we need to give him a banana too. Then they'll really get up there. What do you got? Welcome to the Feral Wheel. This is where we inspect the food and make sure it's ready to ship out. Say anyhow, right? Apparently a guest dropped this key when he flew through here. We wish it was easier to retrieve it for them. Why leave a key? Chase after Void Kong. Here goes. Book. Oh gosh, am I doing this? Yeah, okay. Are there 2 keys? I thought that was in a different spot. Am I imagining shit? Alright, we gotta get to the top. Barrel wheel, indeed. Why did I not realize that sooner? Oh boy, that's some gold. Couldn't resist. Alright, I'm glad I didn't fall through then. Okay, good. I accidentally hit the punch button and thought he might swing at it and punt that. Boss fight? If this is a boss fight, it's anybody's game because I haven't learned a Bananza on this level, so it's kind of like pick your poison. Oh, we've got a ways to go then, isn't it? We got some sub-levels to this. Anyone else in the chat, you're welcome to chat. You don't gotta be a member or a super chat. I've been attempting all of these that I come across. I've got to be missing a few, but I mean, because there's so many bananas I don't have. Oh, hell. What does the game want me to do here? Is there maybe salt underneath? Nice. A brief little puzzle. Chat guys, don't be shy. No one's going to bite you. Hard. Battle, ducking the brick wall. Yeah. Bananas, mine. Bananas, question mark. They're mine. It's not a banana's mine. The bananas are mine. Voidco, taking your banana since 2025. This like peanut butter, mustard? What is this? Was the grating always this melty? Is it supposed to be cheese? We've been singing songs about you, a duo of guests, one big and one small, cleaning the factory and saving us all. And here you are, those very guests here in the Cat Scratch Kitchen. Cat Scratch Kitchen. We're trying to figure out how the muck got so out of hand and why it's spreading all over the place. So many things he can't break, huh? I kind of need those guys to acid reflux on that for me to proceed, don't I? Well, I might have messed up. I probably needed to stand here and let them break that bar. And by need, I mean there's probably bananium down there. This is where we store most of our salt. So much muck. Why? Yeah, this muck is creeping its way into every corner, as you've seen. Even worse, the creatures in the muck are spitting acid that can melt the grates in the floor. We advise you be very careful and stand on the grate, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, what good did that do me? Do I burrow under? Or is this salt? Oh, okay. Couldn't tell that was salt. Muck's private stash. Okay. Can we climb? Alright, good enough. Though, you gotta wonder, was there something right there?
Steady.
Probably not. Oil. Ooh, now that is some really bubbly oil. Such a shame. What kind of factory employee are we if we can't perform maintenance in a crisis? We worked out that the muck's been spreading ever since a certain guest clogged up the pit by our loading bay. But we're too scared to get any closer. Oh, yeah. All right. Get them to face me over here. I'm hearing music. It sounds like something maybe from Mario 64. Maybe a ghost theme of some kind. Don't touch the stuff. They're right in the middle of it. Sure, 600. I'm in for penny and for pound. Let's go. Plus 4. I'm at 4 already. Explore tones. What do we got? I'm guessing there's 30 of the Saga of the Exploraton. Our first hamburger was a tour de force of taste. Speaking of tours, we received one of the factory, which was also a delight. We had not expected a trip through the Cat Scratch Kitchen to be so enjoyable. We will have to return with a friend to share the experience with them. Have some salt here. Does she want me to jump? Yep. Oh, I hope I'm landing on something. Boss fight with acid or bubbles that I don't want to touch around me? Let's do this. Frog? Frog? Boiler frog. Slug. Muckety muck. Okay, good. I can walk around. We're gonna have to hit him with some of this salt. Gonna come up, right? Pound it out, baby. Let me guess, you have somewhere else to go and we're gonna fight you over there. Oh no, you wanna do it here? Maybe before I jump him I should go to Big Dunk. Big damage, please, come on. Maybe then by the time he gets to a certain threshold, he swaps enemies, right? little crowded over here. Kind of need to crowd control some of these mobs. Oh boy. It got a little too crowded, didn't it? Maybe I don't think I could charge punch him to death. I don't think that's gonna fly. I think it's gonna have 3 phases. Yeah, it's 3 phases. How'd you do with this boss? It seems like if I can stay on top of his other stuff, his other guys, I might be able to pull this off better. Of course, I made the mistake of jumping in here without going to my house, too, right? Damn, let's armor up. Guy's a little rough.
Let's get moving. DK.
I don't think the zebra is gonna help. Maybe? Maybe zebra? No, I mean elephant. Elephant sucks up the salt, maybe, and throws it back at him. Alright, I'm gonna try the elephant on this next part and see if I can better control things here. Yeah, the elephant's gonna be able to store the salt, make it so you can just plunge that salt into him. Elephant's the way to go. Gotta be. God, it's getting crazy over here. Come on, you're mine, pal. One more. Son of a... Oh, man. I think there was a little bit of slowdown kind of affecting things there, but I think I have the right plan of attack with the elephant. There's plenty of stuff so I can maintain a Bonanza when I need it. But I think the elephant's the way to go. And I'm assuming this layer is pretty much finished once I get rid of this guy. Yeah, Sith Lord, I'm having a little bit of a struggle with this boss. Nothing too bad, but, you know, a worthy challenge. So satisfying to punch stuff. So satisfying. Alright. Try to get as much of this covered up as we can again. Chuck away. I don't think he can be hit when he's flashing like that. Shit. Shit. Okay, let's go. Where's the health, man? I may have to buy some health here. Well, looks like we lost Sith Lord. I'm taking too long. Gosh, I may have to actually choose this and like buy health or something, you know? I haven't really been investing in that because I kind of thought it might make the challenge bad. You're mine, you're mine, you're mine, you're mine. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Ooh, toughest boss yet, no doubt. A little bit of skill needed with that one. That was what, 4 tries? Dive to the next layer. Yep, that's an end of the stream right there. The Masked! Tears of the Kingdom, Wind. It's gonna be a while. We're just wrapping up this tonight's stream. And we're about to head down to the next layer for the next one. Tears of the Kingdom, The Masked. I'm actually looking at playing more Zelda games before Tears of the Kingdom, so maybe the original Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link. The original I played a lot, but I never played Zelda 2. The A Link Between Worlds and maybe Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, something like that. I don't know. Tears of the Kingdom. It's probably going to be September. There's a lot coming in August. There's a whole ton of games coming on like July 28th or August 28th. I've got this. I need to finish Yakuza, and then I'm going to be out of town for a couple of days, I think. But yeah, so it's going to be a little bit. I'm sorry. But yeah, we've got another layer to get to. So play Minish Cap. I have mistakenly said Minish Cup for 20 years, so yeah, that may be a problem. I may say Minish Cup repeatedly. Maybe I can play some of the Game Boy ones. I'm looking at doing some of the NSO stuff before we do that, but we also have just a ton of things happening, so it's probably going to be sometime into September. So you think Donkey Kong, Yakuza, and then Castlevania? Castlevania might take me, what, 2 or 3 nights? I can probably do that before I have to go out of town. And then come back. Shinobi Art of Vengeance. Who knows what else. There's also, I have it over here somewhere, Kirby and the Forgotten Lands Switch 2 upgrade with the DLC. So yeah, it's probably going to be September. I mean, I don't know. Just kind of what I'm thinking there. Yep. So I'll go ahead and we'll end stuff here, and I'll drop down and get a look at the next layer so I can make that thumbnail. Next thumbnail, I'm going to be a zombie. Skyward Sword sucks. Don't play it. I don't think I can. Is that GameCube or Wii? I'm looking at stuff that's on the NSO. So some of that stuff, it's probably going to be like one night Zelda 1, one night Zelda 2. I don't know how long it's going to take to get through A Link Between Worlds. Never played it, so yeah, just kind of letting you know it's going to be a little bit on that. But hey, we're having fun with some other stuff, I think, right? We're having fun. All right, well, if you guys made it this far, just know we're finishing Donkey Kong Bonanza tomorrow night, 7:30 p.m. Central. The fun begins. I think we have 3 layers to get through. Boss fights galore. Pauline's going to turn out to be the secret enemy of the game who's been mind controlling Donkey Kong, all that stuff. Wait until marriage. Counseling. The OG Zelda games are deceptively long. You think so? I don't think so. The first one you can do really quick. You're in mountain time now. Is that what you're saying? You're in mountain time? So I'm an hour ahead of you, if that's what you're trying to say there, Masked. You're an hour in the past. You're like Colorado time, if that's right. Can I time out the Masked? He offended me for saying Skyward sucks. Nah, you can't do that. No, it really sucks. I'm gonna actually caption that. That's funny. Let me save here. How's that behaving like that? And then I will jump down and get a good picture of the layer for the sake of, so I'll know what to name the next stream, right? This layer sinkhole. All right, got to be quick here with the captions. Actually, you always have to punch through, don't you? Do this. Yeah, Mast, you're not the first person to ask about Tears of the Kingdom. I know that's going to be a really long stream. And we just have so many things coming, really at the end of August, for one.
Are we coming up on the planet core?
I just don't think I can get through all of that. So we're looking at a few small things until Shinobi Art of Vengeance. Can't make up my mind on whether or not I want to do Metal Gear Solid Delta. But then we have Kirby and just so many things. Hit them. Hit them.
Look at that golden light.
I mean, aren't these things friendly that I'm hitting?
All right, let's do this, DK.
Go into the light, DK. I'm not averse to motion controls. I like that I'm getting new experiences, that I'm not playing an Xbox game. So, but I don't think I have any way to play Skyward Sword Forbidden Lair. That stuff looked like it was blinking in a way it shouldn't have been, like something was having a tough time loading. All right, so that's it, guys. The big finale tomorrow. My thumbnail's a zombie. What more could you ask for, right? Take care. Oh, the frame rate was dropping there. It something was off. Those elements there looked like they weren't loading right, like there's a weird flicker. But you can't do a lot of stuff with buttons. You have to play motion controls, huh? Okay, well, you know, Skyward Sword was not on my radar. Stop clickbaiting. Mass, did you click on this because I had a broken nose with a nosebleed? Come on. And 2 black eyes, a gash on the forehead and all that.